I always read comments. As I was talking, I always read comments. And I saw people commenting and saying, J. Israel would like to help you to get equipment, would like to help you to get new equipment. There's no crime in that. There's no deception in that. There's no manipulation in that. Everybody knows the truth. And what I said when I was sitting here was the truth. But afterwards, I reached out to the pastors and the gentlemen that I was working with. I reached out to them because they're family. Even up to now, they are family. I still regard them as family. I talk to them as family. We talk and we laugh as family. Even as I'm talking to you right now, just today I was talking to them as family. We say, gentlemen, fighting on social media does not bring anything to the body of Christ. Fighting on social media does not bring any value to the body of Christ. It does not edify nobody. We resolved our issues in private. And we agreed that whatever that they had posted was to be taken down. And whatever that I had said about them was to be taken down. That is how family treats each other. That is how family treats each other. That is how family treats each other. And if these gentlemen are watching me right now, I apologize for everything that I said against you. You are my family, and you remain my family. Even as I'm sitting here, you are still my family. And you know that I love you dearly. That you know. That is how family addresses family. It's a pity, and it's quite unfortunate, that I took my time to update everybody out there to let them know that we have resolved our issues as family. We have resolved our issues as family, and we have decided that let love live. After all is said and done, now is the outcome. For everything that I said against them, I apologize. Everything that I said against them, I am sorry. That is how family treats family. That is how family treats family. I know there are so many different versions of things that have been put out there, but for your own information, when I was sitting here, I spoke to one of the brothers. I was surprised that on this platform, I raised close to $20,000 US. I was shocked. I went into my PayPal account, I opened it, and when I opened my PayPal account, I was looking for the $20,000. I can boldly tell you, there's a woman called Mami, I think she's in the US. She sent $1,000 US, and she knows that $1,000 is still stuck in the PayPal account because our PayPal is not able to withdraw anything. I'm not here to justify myself. I'm here to come clean to everybody. She knows I spoke to her. I even asked her if it's possible to replace that amount and use other means to resend it again. As we speak, it's still stuck. If I am to open my PayPal account right now, if I'm to open my PayPal account has got $2,100 US. In US dollars, that's the amount of money that was raised on this platform. God is my witness. If I was allowed to swear, I was going to swear on my mom, but I'm not allowed to swear. I will not do it. $2,100 US. That is the amount of money that is still stuck in the PayPal account. I've not withdrawn it. I've not taken it out. That's the amount that was given when I was sitting on this platform. I have my other PayPal that I have. That is my business PayPal. And that is my business. It has got nothing to do with ministry. It has got nothing to do with anybody. It is also blocked I cannot access those funds. To my account, my FNB South African account, there's a woman. I'm not even sure if I should mention her name because she's in South Africa, but she's based here in South Africa, in Midrand. She reached out with an amount of 20,000 rands. And there are others who reached out with, and may God bless her heart. She reached out with an amount of 20,000 rands. God is my witness. I was shocked. And I have other people who reached out with 1,000, 500, 200 rand, 2,000 rand, and so on and so forth. All that money put together does not even amount to more than 60,000 rands. So now tell me, when you hear that 300,000 rands was given to J. Israel because he lied, that his PA system, his instruments were stolen. I'm not going to say anything about that because myself and my family, we have dealt with that matter and we have set it aside. Hear me and hear me well. If you love me, just as you have shown me in the past, you pray for me. If you love me and you see that I am making a mistake, you will reach out with love because I'm not an enemy. The real enemy is out there. Charlatans. The real deception is out there. The real manipulation is out there. And nobody, absolutely nobody, I will not allow anyone to come and bring confusion and bring doubt to the children of God who've been set free from the bondage of charlatans. I will not.
To all my viewers all over the world, greetings from Kibris Got Talent. Please, kindly accept my greetings and they forgive me for the time delay. The last time I shared how J. Israel may likely recover his money from his PayPal account. And I gave interval between 1 and 2 days, but it took longer than that due to inquiries, communications, and the research. I had to go through a whole lot of 9 days. It's not easy to come out with what the public want to hear, what is true, what is vital information, and what is reliable. So I had to spend 8+ days. So today is the ninth days when I put everything I gathered together, call, make inquiries, make research. It's a whole lot of work, but we have to do this. It is not only about J. Israel. It's about you as my viewer watching me. It's about you. It's about your loved ones. It's about your family. It's about your well-wishers. It's about your relatives. It's equally about who dislike you. Because important thing in life as we live is to save others. Do you know that when you save others, you are saving yourself? Because someone you help out of a trap today will help you out of a net tomorrow. This is how it is. This is what life is all about. Some people believe in the law of karma, return to what one sows. So when you are helping somebody today, don't think you are doing too much, because who you help today may be in the position to help you tomorrow. So what we have today is J. Israel's PayPal and FNB accounts are blocked, and we are looking at how this will be unblocked. J. Israel's going to recover his money following the instructions I'll be detailing here. I would love everyone to pay attention. At first, I want to start with how to avoid a recovery scam. When you lost your money to these hackers or internet fraudsters, someone may put a call across to you asking you to pay so that he or she may help you to recover your money. Be careful who asks you to pay. You don't do that. And mind you, never give out the banking details, your personal banking details on the phone to unknown person. It is against the banking rules and the regulation. If you must know this today. Here are some tips to help you avoid losing money to a recovery scam. Don't give money or your bank or credit card account number to anyone who calls offering to recover money, merchandise, or prices you never received. If the caller says you have to pay a fee in advance, run away. Stop the call. Quit from the call. It is not true. And there is a website I am dropping down below, so it will be helpful for you. Just copy the link that I just dropped now and put it on your web browser or what you call search toolbar, so that it will take you to the rest of the information you need to read on your own to understand more. This information is based on emphasis addressed by Federal Trade Commission, Consumer and Information. This company will help people who are residents of South Africa too. Each time we come out here to put out new news on this channel, you can believe the reliability of it, because I always leave you evidence, concrete evidence, where you can find out for yourself. So we are not here to publish fake information. We tell you things how they are, where they are. Thank you for paying attention, and they try to pay attention to the end. This message or broadcast I am doing here may take a long time, but be patient to follow me to the end of this message, because you are going to learn a lot to save yourself, to save someone, to save your friend, to save your loved one, to save your well-wishers, to even save your neighbor. This is very important message I have come up with after I stayed out of this channel for quite some days now. These crooks may call you promising to recover the money you lost or the price or merchandise you never received for a fee in advance. That's against the law. Under the telemarketing sales rules, they cannot ask for or accept payment until 7 business days after they deliver the money or other item they recovered to you. Someone has not delivered anything, hasn't recovered the money for you, and the person is asking you to pay him money. Particularly, you need money, you don't have money because your money was stolen. So for you to pay anyone, your money need to be recovered first, or your merchandise or whatsoever delivered to you. Then, before you can pay from there. The Federal Trade Commissions, FTC, the nation's consumer protection agency, says claims like these often are false. Although some federal and the local government agencies and the consumer organizations help people who have lost money, they don't charge a fee, nor do they guarantee to get your money back or give special preferences to anyone who files a formal complaint. J. Israel, you have to file a formal complaint. As a viewer, please note this information, because you may be in my position to help someone tomorrow. I am convinced that after you listen to me to the end of this video, that no hacker or internet fraudster can be able to tamper your PayPal and the bank accounts anytime. as long as you stick to information I am releasing here. Because this message prepares you to tighten up your money corners. Even if you are not J. Israel's friend, not his follower, has no concern about him, not interested in the prophet-to-prophet fight battles going on in South Africa and the other African territories. But the information I shall be airing this moment is important for all of us, because you don't want to lose the money in your PayPal account, and you don't want to be restricted over accessing your account. You don't want hackers to run untraced with your money. For this reason, I will advise you not to be in a haste of taking this video. Jump beat, forward, fast forward routine, inhabited in most people who are never patient in following a video how it is to the end. Be patient for a while. Life is too short for you to be quick, always in a haste. Take it easy there. You watching me, take it easy. Pay attention to what I am passing here. It's very important. After all, it's one time you are going to listen to it. And when you find it very useful, you can save the video and use it to teach other people tomorrow. Please, take it easy and listen. Pay attention to the end of this video. My message is very important. It's going to help you, and it will help your loved ones and the family and your friends. This video is very helpful. This message I am passing across to you now is very helpful. It can help you. It's helpful for me as well, and it's helpful for everyone. What I am going to say now, apply to my viewers. You. J, in the meantime, I advise you to open a new account and keep detail private with you. Do not share your banking detail on the YouTube channel a second time. Collecting money via Western Union at this time is the best option for you, because the state of your bank account is standing a high risk. I am talking to you, J. Israel, and I am talking to you, viewers who are watching me. Don't share your personal banking details on YouTube or on any social media platform. You are exposing your financial stability, and the hackers and the internet fraudsters will come and shake it out for you. They will lay the foundation for you, and you see that the building you elected for, and you cry to it, because this is your mistake. Don't try to do this, no matter what. When the bank says to you, keep your information confidential, because they are keeping your information confidential, heed to their advice. They know what they are saying. They know that these hackers and the internet fraudsters can be stronger than the bank. Hackers caught you well, J. Israel, because you exposed your banking full details the day people contributed to the missing 20,000 US dollars. Personally, I felt for you. The means to send money to J. Israel now, for anyone wishing to send money to him, would be through MoneyGram or Western Union money transfer. This time, either you remit money to Jay through any of the means I mentioned and send information of remittance direct to Jay's mobile number that he may share on his channel whenever he decides. Please, lovers of humanity and the security over human lives, do not make public notice of your donation. This is not even about J. Israel, because J is not hungry. Whenever one is truly in Christ, there comes richness. I know that not many people shall understand where I am coming from. This is why I always advise everyone who believes in God to ask God to give you wisdom, because the wisdom of God is only what we need. The Lord God shall destroy the wisdom of the wise. Who is the wise? You are the wise. I am the wise. The Lord God shall destroy the wisdom of the wise. God shall destroy the wisdom of men. To prove this to you, I would like to take you along to the Holy Bible. Please, may we have a look at the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 1 verse 19. For it is written, I will destroy the wisdom of the wise. The intelligence of the intelligent I will frustrate. You heard it clear and loud. Do you know why God said that? I want to develop a ground towards this. Somehow, in a perspective, you may see where I am touching. As humans, God provided us with everything. Some of us now believed in their abilities too much, created such a large gap, instead of living more beliefs in our Creator, who is forever behind our existence and the healthy lives. I know that up to this point, not all of you understood the mission of Kibris Got Talent. Please, listen attentively. This channel does not only promote your talent and the reward winners. It talks about God and the humanity, and the very supportive in preaching the charity you give to the needy. Life is beautiful despite the ups and the downs we come across. But truly I tell you that you will always feel a great joy in your heart whenever you come across people you looked or are looking after. How they respect you, how they greet you. Some of them even kneel or take their heads down to greet you. But please, don't idolize yourself because that the needy look up to you. Be quick to take up the person and tell whoever it may be, the honor belongs to God alone. Do not take the glory of God to yourself. And always remember, it is all about God that you are where you are today. Back to the means how everyone who wishes to support J. Israel may do it. But before this, I would like to make a point clear. J. Israel is not begging for money. This is your decision as God taught you. I pity him over what happened to the first donation he's not having today. Please don't ignore my helpful information about how J. Israel may recover his hacked account and the money. The same thing he is facing today may happen to you tomorrow. It may be me a second time because it has happened to me before. It may be someone else. This information is therefore important that you share it. But before I go into the detail of the information, may I remind everyone once again that our information is first-hand, raw, and undiluted at all times. We try not to shame any person by adding something to the original context. We also never remove something from the original context. This is what makes us unique. Whenever we put out new news on this channel, you can confirm the original source by yourself. This is why we advise you to subscribe now so that you can stay connected with us to the current news hovering in the society we live today. Be informed at all times and be cautious to keep off yourself from the danger trap. This is why we advise you to subscribe now so that you can stay connected with us. This channel serves two things. One is it manages a talent show program where signed-up contestants may come together to contest for the winnable prizes. A talent, in my own definition, is whatsoever unique about you that when you show or display it in an environment surrounded by the people, you will receive questions from these people because they are thrilled by your performance. Kibris Got Talent features a colorful array of singers, dancers, comedians, contortionists, impressionists, ventriloquists, acrobats, artists, and the hopeful stars, all vying to win Kibris hearts and the prizes we've got online. We realize that students or non-students may support their family spending for anyone who wins. Only what we ask you is subscribe to this channel. See the red subscription button below. Touch it to subscribe. And they also put on the bell notification icon next to the red subscription button so that you will receive each and every update coming from us and be the first person to receive new news and the updates. Does this not sound good to you? If you are new to this channel, do subscribe now. Don't allow to see tomorrow without subscribing because you'll be missing out on our news type you love, that you are going to even invite your friend or send the same message you are listening to your friend because of how it will touch you. People learn a lot from listening to Kibris Got Talent. If you are a return subscriber, there is now every reason, especially with the trending news in the churches we bring here all the time, to visit this channel. And the two, this channel brings the gospel of redemption, liberation, love, and the forgiveness to every human and clarifies confusion in the head of the people at the churches we worship God. So, subscribe and share information with your friend and tell your friends to subscribe. Tell your friends to tell their friends to subscribe. That being said, whatsoever we do to Israel, we can do same to another person because we love God and they love humanity. Everyone is important. Personally, I don't look at level of importance because there is no need. Please don't make it measurable as well. You don't measure importance when it comes to aiding people because that does not matter. Please also don't measure the charity or aid you wish to give someone based on the person's individual level of importance. This means you will be giving very little to the poor beggars who are blind, crippled, and the armless, standing up or lying down by the roadsides we walk past every day. These people need more attention from us. Please, equal treatment to all. This is the beauty of life. Someone no need to mention his name mentioned, and they commented J and advised that J Israel should learn cyber security in order to protect his savings from henceforth. Let me address that. A few people who trained on cybersecurity, most of them working in the bank and the other big company sectors, may protect the company and your individual bank accounts. These people trained specifically to help staff stop all money hijacks from the hackers and the internet fraudsters. Whenever your password is invalid and you are denied access to your bank account, it is either that someone attempted to defraud you via your bank account, he or she has, that your bank stopped because of his or her inability to provide accurate detailed information of your card, or you forgot your password. Please note that your password may be at risk. This is why your bank will always tell you not to share your password with anybody. I am going to share on my screen right now some useful information why you were hurt by the hackers and the internet fraudsters, because I wouldn't like that to repeat a second time. I want my viewers to stay safe at all times. Please pay attention. Everyone pay attention to what I am saying now, because if you were to attend the seminar for this, the seminar fee per hour would not be less than $200, but you are getting it free on this channel as a gift. As we know, there are different types of cards. Please bring your attention closer. Pay attention, pay attention, pay attention. And remember to share this message with your friends, with all your friends all over your social media platforms. We have debit card, we have credit card. I am convinced everyone watching me already knows what debit and the credit cards are. May I add that debit cards, other than the outer chips, they don't have. For example, I will show you. For example, this is a credit card. It has outer chip. This is outer chip. You see where the arrow is going around is the outer chip. Yeah. For debit cards, they don't have it. Other than the outer chip, the debit cards don't have. The first 4 out of 16 digits number is repeated on the front of the card. See that I am pointing the arrow to it now. See that I am pointing the arrow to it. This first number is repeated. The number is 4908. This card, from the time it was produced and I received it from the bank, from that time the validity has to end by January 2022. But for the purpose of this video, I decided to cancel this card. Despite I canceled this card, I am afraid of any traceability by any hacker anywhere. For that reason, I have to close the rest 12 digits number in front of it. They have dealt with me in the past. They have taken it from my card, so I know what I am telling you. This is from experience and knowledge from my engineering background and the production engineering. So I know what I'm telling you. So the first 4 out of 16 digit numbers repeated on the front of the card. This is a debit card. Let me zoom this so you can see clear. Let me zoom it so you can see clear. This is the first 4. You see it's 4908, and below it the number repeated 4908. That's just what a hacker needs. So when a hacker wants to take all the money in your debit card, he or she does this by just using the first 4 out of 16 digits number on the front of your card, which I have shown you. This first 4 number, see where the arrow goes, that first 4 number. When a hacker wants to take all the money in your credit card this time around, a hacker wants to take the money from your credit card, this is what happened. He or she does this by using just last 4 out of 16 digit number on the front of the card with you. You see the arrow? The last 4 digit number, I shaded this because this card is valid up to March 2022. It is also my card. I have to protect myself here. I have to shade everything. I even shaded the chip of the card. I'm afraid over what happened to me last time. So after I learned a lot, I decided to tighten all the corners so hackers, not internet fraudsters can be able to tamper me again. I know that some people will be surprised over what I am saying now because it's probably your first time getting the information such as this. But you forgot that there are many ways to solve one problem. The important thing is get the problem solved. That is the important thing. Get the problem solved. I want to open your eyes now. The instance or example is this. After you paid a supermarket or other shops with your debit card, the slip or receipt of transaction you get shows only the last 4 out of 16 digits number on the front of your card. I am talking about a debit card. You can see that the last 4. This is a receipt from the supermarket. The last 4, because the first 4 is very important for a hacker. Imagine yourself that this receipt fall down from your hand and the hacker pick it up. Just imagine receipt. This is not even your card the hacker had a look at. This is the receipt to tell you the power of hackers, what they can do. Don't underrate these guys who hack accounts online. These internet fraudsters. Don't underrate them. They can do what you don't expect. You can observe that I shaded my names on the card so that no one may hack my bank account. You see, here is where my names are. I shaded my names because I'm afraid of the hackers. I don't want them to hack me a second time. I am extremely careful and fear my past ugly experience from the hackers. The banks will also warn you not to give your card to another person because the banks know a hacker needs either the first or last 4 out of 16 digits of either your debit or credit card to hurt you and they put you to a financial crisis. In most cases, when you shop with your card, with your credit card, the slip or receipt of the transaction you get will show first 4 out of 16 number on the front of your card. I think this explanation is clear to some extent. Note also, due to changes of patterns the fraudsters and the hackers use today, the card producer industries responded well to them, which may at some point violate my findings. Why I say this is this. Look at this receipt. This is a receipt given to you. I use mine for example. Either when you use your credit or debit. Either when you use your credit card or debit card to pay. This is how the card producer industry responded to it. Now the reason they made this way is so that a hacker will be confused about which number to hold onto. And you see, I shaded my names. I mean, anything that can implicate me or put me to danger of losing the money in my account, I have to be careful. The card producer responded well to them, which may at some point violate my findings from your own perspective, but people who have cybersecurity experience, engineers and the card production industries can understand digital numbers representation on the front of your card and will tell you I was right at either ways. Technology is huge. Either of the cards always have 16-digit number. Either of the cards always have 16-digit number. Look at them. This has 16-digit number. And this is debit. This is credit. It also has 16-digit number. And the 3-digit number on the back face. And the 3-digit number on the back face. Let us have a look at this. Now you want to shop online. You insert your names here. Some websites will give you options of the cards they accept. This website I use here, it says it accepts Visa card, MasterCard, and American Express. And the card I imagine here is Visa card. So what happens? You will put your names. You see, name on the card. Then you put your name, card number. You put the 16-digit number. Then you put the card expiry date. And this is the back of the card here, where you insert the security code, which people call password. The security code, you see, it's always 3-digit number. 3-digit number. I zoomed it so you can see clear. So the 3-digit number is a password called security code needful to enter in the online system so that your card can be accessible. As soon as your card is accessible online, your card becomes vulnerable. That is now defenseless, exposed to danger of attack by the cybersecurity hackers and the viruses, susceptible, open to anything, and is at risk. Just have a look at this card. Just have a look at this card on the screen. You see? Sometimes you were defrauded because you had used your card on insecure websites. Insecure websites is damaging and is disastrous. If you must know, you can only pay with or use your card online if the website is key tightened or protected. I want to show you an example of a website that is key tightened or protected. Let us have a look at PayPal, for instance. This is PayPal website. Now see where I am leaving the arrow. The key sign must be there for you to know that this particular website is protected, that you can shop on it, do whatever transaction you want to do on it. And the hackers, internet fraudsters, they can recreate a website and it will come as original as this. Any website, they can create it. It will not have this key sign. The reason is when you shop online, no trace of your information will be there and you will lose your money. So this money, once you pay, you think you are paying to a supermarket, you are buying something. You don't know that you are paying into hacker's account. Let me zoom this key sign so you can see it clear, because I wouldn't know whether you can see it clear from there. Another good website is Amazon. It has key sign. Can you see key sign? So when you see this, you know that the website you are dealing with or your website you are on is protected. So when you come across a website that is not protected, please don't use your card there because you will lose your money to hackers. Example of a protected or key website is this. I have shown this to you. If you are shopping on this, then it's okay. If the website you are shopping on is insecure and or does not have a key symbol, if it doesn't have this key symbol, I have shown it to you before, next to the HTTP, I want to show you another website which is a secure website. I want to show you another website which is a secure website. Yes, Amazon. I used Amazon before, for example. The key sign must be there. Okay, this is Amazon. You see the key sign? It has to be there. Okay, this is Amazon. Let me zoom this so you know. So you can see what I'm talking about. From there you see Amazon, you see in bold, Amazon, you see key sign. I entered it from yahoo.com. Okay, the key sign should be there. Then you know that you are safe on the website. The key sign has to be next to TTP. TTP means Hypertext Transfer Protocols. A website like PayPal.com should in fact must have the key symbol to the left of the PayPal.com in the search toolbar of your device. If the key symbol is not there, please don't use your card online. These hackers or internet fraudsters, whatever they are called, or both, they are so intelligent that they design a key-free website that does not save information of your card details, so that even when you sue one of them to the court of law for justice, you shall lose the case because your chances of winning is less than 5%. Such key-free website was designed to finish out people who have no knowledge about website security. So your money runs straight to the hacker's account and is untraceable because your information is not saved on their system. What about card reader? Please don't snap either card with you and send a photo of it to your friend. I mean your credit card, your debit card. Some people I have seen they snap, they send to their friend to help them to shop online or to use to buy something. Don't do that. Nowadays, majority of the smartphones we use came with card reader software. I believe most of you understand what a card reader does. Card reader was designed to read and access, for example, barcodes, QR codes in ads, visit cards, websites, whether in the picture or original on your card. Let me show you. Let me show you this. This is QR code. This QR code, for instance, let me go to WhatsApp. Let me go to WhatsApp. When you're on a WhatsApp page, it brings you this. It said to use WhatsApp on your computer. You want to use WhatsApp on your computer, for instance, it says open WhatsApp on your phone, tap menu or settings and select WhatsApp web. When you select this on your phone, you will see it will tell you select WhatsApp web. As soon as you select it, then what appears on your phone is scan QR code. Scan QR code. QR stands for what? Quick response. Okay? It stands for quick response. They can be read quickly by a cell phone. They are used to take a piece of information from a transparently media and they put it onto your cell phone. You may see QR codes in a magazine advert, on a billboard, a website page, or even on a t-shirt. And this QR code was since 1994 invented or developed or created by Denson Wave. Okay? Whose focus was placing on high-speed reading. The focus of QR is, get something on high speed reading, and it traps information quick. One thing online fraudsters love to do is they spend the money in your card online whenever it is difficult for them to transfer it to their account, because most banks today are secured. The secured banks ask them the only question you alone, the owner of the card, know. The question is saved in a different data of the bank system but connected to your banking data. But this question is not required when you shop online because it is believed it is you using your card online. This is why your bank cries out loud in advising that you don't show your card to anyone, not to your friend, not to anyone. And by the way, when we look at the credit card we use today, you see the chip there, the chip sign. The chip there, let me zoom it so you can see clear. You see this chip? Just more like the QR code, more like barcode. Honestly, some smartphones now, what a hacker need, just place this software that read information in that card and it will trap everything into his phone. This name I deleted here, thinking they can't trap. Once they place the smartphone, which has got that special card reader for a card chip, it will give them the name of this bank I highlighted and the 16-digit numbers on this card and my names I highlighted. Everything will just show. So this is why it is not advisable for you to share your card information with anyone, despite who the person is to you. It is not advisable. Just the same way you can exchange information from phone to computer, computer to phone via the QR codes, and how you can read information about something by placing your card reader on the barcode. Let me show you a barcode. Let me zoom it, and it gets all the information. In the same manner, today, majority of the smartphones now carry this software in them, and the people can easily trap information in your phone. You don't know about this, but the hackers, they know, and they are happy with such a development in smartphones. So basically, a QR code works in the same way as a barcode at the supermarket. Every QR code consists of a number of black squares and the dots, which represent certain pieces of information. Okay, you see what you are seeing here? Let me zoom it. Let me zoom it. This is QR code. I am giving you the face of a QR code. Okay, every QR code consists of a number of black squares and the dots, which represent certain pieces of information. This is why when you bring your phone closer to it, it takes every information there and you can read it. It is now visible for you to read and understand, but it is in this form as information. You cannot understand it without the readable software that traps it and they change it to words, so you understand what is there. When your smartphone scans this code, it translates that information into something that the humans can understand. Okay, a QR code, which is quick response code, is a type of 2D barcode, that is two-dimension barcode, that is used to provide easy access to information through a smartphone. In this process known as mobile tagging, the smartphone owner points the phone at a QR code and it opens a barcode reader app, which works in conjunction with the phone's camera. For your information, be careful. And I believe by now you know how to save yourself from these scammers, from these fraudsters, and from these hackers online. For a country like South Africa, you can contact the PayPal Holdings Incorporation at 2211 North 1st Street, San Jose, California, in the United States of America. PayPal is an American company operating a worldwide online payment system that supports online payment and the money transfers too. PayPal Recovery Solution. You can call PayPal Recovery Solution at +1 866 888 4178. Alternatively, call the normal customer service and they should be able to get you in contact with the collections team. Collection teams, they look after complaints like such with J Israel and any person that encounter similar thing as J Israel. You can chat with the moderator team every Wednesday between 1 to 2 p.m. and 4 to 5 p.m. Eastern Time. I am leaving a link below, the link to PayPal Help Center Home. And when you are on this website, you will come across the space where you have to type in what you want to ask about or what you want the company to fix for you. This question includes how may we help you. Then in that toolbar or the space created, you can type in how you want them to help you. But meanwhile, remember, you don't have to leave your banking data information there because it will be exposed. So you don't do that. You can write your complaint, but don't leave your banking detail information at this time because your inquiries is exposed until you are contacted directly from the collections team, who will be asking you for what you want them to do. And they will not be asking you for money before they can fix up or fix back your PayPal. Whenever anyone that picks up your call demand you to pay money before the start of fixing your account, please do not heed or listen or take the information from such person seriously. That would be you getting into a hacker's polythene bag a second time. Now talking about flood prevention, how to help avoid popular scams. Please visit the web link I am leaving below. It tells you about 4 types of scams. 1. Shipping service scam. 2. Prepaid label scam. 3. Package routing scam. And 4. Overpayment scam. Recognizing common scams and how to avoid them. I am leaving a web link below again. This information is based on emphasis addressed by Federal Trade Commission, Consumer and Information. This company, where helps many people, and the residents of South Africa are not exceptional. In the website, you will read refund and the recovery scam, how the scams work, etc. Are you getting a negative balance account closed? Calls keep coming, just like J. Israel said in the last message he shared on his platform. You have to go to community archives where you will be able to chat with the moderator who will be of help to you. For Jay and anyone who is facing similar encounter, if you have somebody living in the United States of America and if he or she is trustworthy, contact with the person to telephone the company on your behalf. In most cases, the company will write to your email and they schedule a phone time to talk to you. And the company is not going to allow a third party, for example, the person that represented you in the States, to supply them with your personal banking details and your personal information. They can see what happened to your money by looking into what the bank called Statement of Cash Flows Operating Activities. Cash flows from operating activities is a section of a company's cash flow statement that explains the sources and the uses of cash from ongoing regular business activities in a given period. This typically includes net income from the income statement, adjustment to net income, and the changes in working capital. They will check cash flows from other activities. There they will find out who tampered or moved your money and the time. What a technology. I have said this earlier. Technology is so huge. Please, more importantly, share this message with your friends. This helpful message that opened your eyes now. Share, share. Share and share. Share with your friends on all social media platforms. And I will talk to you again in my next video still on this channel. Subscribe if you have not subscribed in order not to miss out on important information. we bring here all the time. Subscribe with us and learn more. By subscribing to Kibris Got Talent, you shall be the first person to receive every new post from me. Bye for now.